Hello and welcome back to another installment of Fodder, and today we are Mario Kart Racing. It is the final day of the New Year's tour, and as I suspected, I'm not doing well in this particular course. Now, I have upped my scores since the last time I did a video. There are only a few hours left. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I cannot make myself score in the numbers that it's gonna take. 37,433 is what I need. Like 5,000 more. That is like, what? I don't know, like 1,200 more per track just to get into the top 10. It's not gonna happen. So with all of that being said, I'm still gonna try my final few races to go through these tracks. I don't know. I honestly, I think it just comes down to is I did not have the carts. I could have scored higher. If I were able to carry my combos further and longer on each track, I could score higher. But in order to make significant improvement, I need gliders that are better at these particular tracks. So I think that's what it boils down to, because I have the racers for most all these to get the job done, just not getting the 2 and 3 frenzies, and it's just not my track. I'm just not doing well in this one. But here we go. We're going to do 2 laps on each track, so we're going to do 6 races total. We're going to start with King Boo. Like, I even leveled up some of my stuff to being at the point where it is good to go. Like, it's as high as it can go. It's maxed out. King Boo, the racer, all of those things. The cart, the glider, everything's maxed out. It's the best that I got. So here we go. I'm starting off with 1405. We're going to get the nice little boost right off the bat there. And immediately start trying to build up some combos here. I must be starting way in the back. If you're like 7th or 8th place right off the bat when you hit that first set of what are they, the loot boxes there, you're gonna get 2 mushrooms and then a mega mushroom. It's just the way that the game goes. Let's see if I can slide over there. I'm getting past. Pop Yoshi. And corner. Okay, we got a coin frenzy, which could be good. When we knocked, couldn't tell who that was out of the way. But see if I can pick up a couple extra coins. On this track, it is absolutely crazy how short. Oh, I cannot believe that was totally an accident that I just happened to be out that wide. And oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, we're barely gonna cross the finish line. First place, 8,009 points. I don't even know what my high score is on this. Probably not much more than that. And I'm about to rank up to 33. So that'll be nice. You know, that wasn't far off. Was not far off. Picked up 45 coins for my effort. Landed a hit with a banana. Like, there's a lot of good things that are happening there. Just not a really high score to go with it. So we are going to try to best our score one more time before we bring this to a close. And when you see me next, we will know if it's Daisy, if it's Pauline, if it's, I don't even know. What else could it be? Daisy, Pauline, Peach, Peachette. Never know. And then the big question is it Penguin Mario or is it Penguin Luigi? I know a lot of people like to say that it's going to be Penguin Luigi, and they very well could be right. I don't have any information that you guys don't have. I just happen to think it's Mario because it just looks too short to be Luigi. And whoops. And that really is like the entire basis of my argument. I could be wrong. And if I am, I am. And it's not really like this big thing that needs to be debated over. We'll know in a couple of hours. Let's see if I can smash Yoshi here. See if I can not make myself crash. I usually have my auto items turned on for tracks, but I've turned them off recently, and I don't remember why I did that. I just don't remember. Oh, and a banana frenzy. Banana frenzies are good because you can get residual points. Like, I'm laying down these bananas all over the track, and you see already a couple of people have smashed into my bananas, and again I had to hold off my opponent. 73-10, not nearly as good as my previous race, just 1 frenzy each. Not really even sure what the difference was, but there's a level up to 33, 100 more coins. Always nice. Let's move on over to the next track, since I know there's nothing here to see. We're gonna go Dino Jungle R. Man, I just never was able to pull off like triple frenzy coin box, or I think 2 is the biggest frenzy they ever got, and that gave me the 14,000 points. But I was never able to really, like, no 3 frenzies. The frenzies that I did get, you know, they weren't the best frenzies. That wasn't the best start. But this is also a track that you could have been able, and if you didn't just miss absolutely everything like I did, you could have been able to carry your combo all the way through for both laps probably. There's so many things that you can pick up on this track. The little jump boosts here, the coins there that I'm missing everything out of, and there's that, some more coins. You've got dash panels here, like if I had a mushroom headed into this would be nice. God, I'm getting blown up by bombs. Let's see if I can turn the favor. You know, if I had the mushroom sooner, that could have been good to go through there and pick up all of those extra points. Dino Jungle. This is a normal map. This isn't one of the featured tour maps. So we're gonna just drop that bomb, get through here best as we can, knock a couple people off, and we made our way up to first place. So we have a nice little combo going here. All the coins. See, those are the coins that can help you extend a combo. Like, you can get the turbo there, but I'm gonna need someone to hit that. It's the timing is off on that. I always come up just short of continuing my combo because I hit that jump, even when I feel like sometimes I'm already off the jump. It doesn't necessarily hold up, and no frenzies for me. I just threaded the needle and all that. No frenzies. Would have needed at least one frenzy before this point in the game. I'm gonna just throw these things all behind me. And it's gonna be the end of that. I don't even know that I hit anything during that whole frenzy, which is kind of a bummer. That's one of the things about the shell frenzies that make them not as good as other frenzies, where you'd think a shell frenzy would be really good, and they're not bad when you can litter the field with different items, but if you don't hit anything, you don't really get a whole lot of extra points. Another first place finish is not bad, but 14-3, I was a solid 2,000 away. That's the difference in frenzies versus non-frenzies, really. Here we go, one more time. We have this race and then 2 others on the final track, and we're gonna call that a wrap on the New Year's tour. I'm just picking up the rest of my 300 coins for my daily missions at this point. All my carts, I think Waluigi might not be completely leveled up, although I thought I leveled him up yesterday or the day before in preparation to try to make one final push towards getting a respectable score. And I just don't think, there we go. The mushroom, the mega mushroom, and the regular mushroom. Although someone's dropping coins all over the place. I think I missed most of them. But, like I said, if you're in 7th or 8th place, hitting that first item boxes, that's what you get. You don't get anything useful. I don't know how much they think mushrooms and mega mushrooms help, but I'm here to tell you that they're not great. It's like, give me something better. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh yeah, got them both. Both my shells were successful, so that was fruitful. I would almost rather have, if I'm back towards the back, I would almost rather have 2 red shells and a green shell or something, rather than the mushroom. Really? That bullet knocked me out of midair. I'd rather have the bullet for sure. I don't know that the ghost, the blopper. Oh, here's a coin frenzy. I don't know that the blopper really does a whole lot to the AI because they're the computer. Like, they don't really need to see where they're going. That was pretty fantastic as far as picking up coins. Be interested to see how many coins I get if I don't crash over the final little quarter of this track. I'm going to jump down here. See if I can't litter things up and then give myself a little bit of invincibility. I'm going to hit this in 3rd place. I'm going to go down. You know, I could pick up one more frenzy here. Almost. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do better than 3rd place. Oh, almost took out the guy in front of me. Would have been 2nd place. Still would not have been anywhere near the 14,000 that I needed in order to set a new high score on this particular track. And finally, we're going to head into the Waluigi pinball. Waluigi maxed out there at 675. It's the best I can do. I'm using the best of everything that I possibly have. 2 races. I think just over 9,000 is going to be my highest score on this particular track. I kind of like these tracks. They're fun, they're interesting, they look pretty cool, and you can get really high scores. Again, this is another one that if you can really control your cart, you have the potential to rack up really big combos, especially hitting that little the boxes there, and then both of the dash panels are going to be good. And then there's plenty of coins just far enough apart that you have to take good lines in order to get to them, but once you do, you're good to go, like this. Like, I can't make my car turn any faster than this to get those extra coins that were laying there for me, but it is definitely doable. And so if you're frustrated and can't figure out where can I pick up a handful of extra points, we gotta avoid Donkey's cannon here, the banana cannon, or banana barrels. Yes, I gotta get out of here. There's just too much going on. I even had an excellent combo, all set up, ready to go, and just did not work out for me. Last lap. I'm in 6th place here. Luckily, we're going to do two times around here. Give me a break. I'm on the final lap. Give me a blue shell. Give me really anything other than bananas. I guess they think bananas are great. Who knows? I guess the shells probably would not. Well, red shells would have helped me get back into this. Oh, here's Frenzy with bob-ombs, but most of these are getting chucked off the course. So it's good for the Frenzy and the points for the Frenzy, but it's not really good for helping me get back in the race. And that's ridiculous. The triple shells came back and just absolutely crushed me. I'm gonna fall pretty far on points for this particular one. Ugh. That was rough. Like, let's be real. That was rough right there. We're going to try that one more time. 6,900 points. Not getting things done for sure. Oh, I almost made it up to 10,000 actually. If I could get over 10,000, that'd be a very respectable score. If I need to use extra tickets to get one extra grab at items, definitely going to use that here. That could be the difference in an extra frenzy or not. You know, I got the bob-omb, which I think was like statistically my best options, but points-wise, bob-ombs are the best options. Here we go, the final race of this particular video. See if I can't. There, well, we're off to a good start. I didn't get all the coins, but get those guys out on the track. Ooh, I didn't get any I did not get anything with my bob-ombs. Now I'm having to avoid the banana barrels. Here we go. Let's see if I can figure out a way to stay on the middle part of this track. Nope. That. I like how the AI doesn't really use their weapons against each other. You know, and obviously I'm not hanging around the AI all the time, but get out of there. Go away. Ooh, coins. We have a coin box character behind us. Ah. But, yeah. They hold their bananas instead of like the guy. So a minute ago, there were 2 racers in front of me that had bananas. The guy that was in the lead didn't drop the banana trying to knock out. the guy who was in second place. And the guy who was in second place didn't throw their banana to try to take out the guy in first place, nor did they take the banana and drop it behind them to try to take me out. They just held on to their stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe a little suspect there. Here we go. Gotta try to figure out a way to rack up some points. If I could stay in the middle here, like this is a good little line that I was on. Didn't hold it for the longest time, but some is better than none, which is what I had been doing the previous time. This is going to be the hardest part of this. We have pinballs coming at us. I like to go off to the right here because you can actually line it up for a pretty straight shot if you're leveled up. And I'm going to hold on to this banana. I don't think score is going to matter here. And I wanted the extra little bit of protection as I hit the finish line. Finished that particular race about 1,000 points off of my high score. And honestly, like the 6 races you just saw there, that's kind of how most of my races go. I'm somewhere in this point total. If I get extra frenzies, I boost up my point total, but I'm mostly first place finishes, a couple of just disaster races. And yeah, that's just been my luck on this course. If you'll notice, I'm down to 4 rubies. I did go ahead and try to pull some singles because I wanted to try to get some of these spotlight figures. And I pulled from the New Year's Pipe 1, which there's only 7 hours left. And look at this. Like, I want you to see this. If I go fire 10, so there's 56 remaining to pull off of this, which means I did 44. Yeah, 44, is that right? Yeah. So I did 44 pulls out of this. Look at these details. Like look how bad this was. High-end spotlight. 0 for 3. Okay? The other high ends, which you could get 2 of in this particular pipe instead of just the normal 1, 1 for 6, which is a total of 1 for 9. 1 for 9. I think I figured it out. There's 9 more that if I cleared out the pipe that I would get, and it was 56. So what is that? 40, like 1 out of every 6 would be what, 54? So if I did 1 out of every 6, I think, the rest of the way through, a 1 in 6 chance, I think, if my math is right on that. But look at these. The high-end spotlights, 1.7857% chance of pulling. The high-end racers, the high-end carts, look at that, like 0.5%. Basically 0.4% on the gliders. I have, if we look at the high-end carts, 0.51. That is better odds than getting any super driver, any super cart, and by far any super glider. The only thing that had better odds are going to be, look, is it even better? Let me see this. My high-end spotlights, 1.78. The only thing that I had better odds of pulling was going to be just a normal cart and a normal driver. Everything else, if only I had more rubies. It's unfortunate. I hated buying the individual ones, but I just knew I wasn't going to get up to 45. And I thought I had really good odds to get some of the better stuff. Anyway, that's all I've got for this one. When you see me again, we'll have a new tour and a new banner and new figures to check out. So I hope you guys tune in for that. And until next time.